Oh, hey there, it's me, Pen. And on this episode of Paper Peculiar, I'll be doing a flip through of this folio. But before we do the flip through, we're going to walk through the evolution of how this journal came to be. In a previous video, I had begun creating the cover of my next journal using fabric wrapped Amazon packaging. When I received the fabric, I also at the same time received a paper pack from Stamperia called House of Roses. This put in mind a companion to go along with this journal, a folio, which I used this craft paper to design using the Stamperia paper pack. Normally I use paper packs, themed paper packs for folios, and that's what gave me the idea. So I came up thinking, originally I thought I would do it as a flip out, this side or this side, but I think in this case, now that it's completed, it's going to go into the pocket. I'll have to see. But let's get to the flip through. So as you can see, I put a tie. I don't remember where. I think in a thrifting surprise bag from the store. I got this peach mesh. I have a whole roll of it. I decided to make the tie using this, and I just secured it with a little piece of actually this is from the cover of the paper pack. It has little images to show you what's inside, and I used one of those little images. Now, as you can see, what I did, I cut to make it look like this is the back of one of the pages, and it has shingling, and I just dripped it to make it look like a roof on the side of this house where the bird lives on this, and I did that for the back as well. This is the back of the house, back garden. I sewed. My concept was to not have a spine. And whereas normally you see videos, no sew journal, you don't need sewing. Well, this is like full-on sewing. I wanted a full-on sewing journal, and that's what I did. My concept was I was going to sew the pages in such a way that there would be a pocket in between each where I'd sew along, and that's what I did. And I haven't decided if I want to cut these strings off or not. That'll come later. I kind of like them. So anyway, this front cover is just a single sheet glued on to a full sheet, which I sewed around. And as you can see, my theory was correct. The pages all lay flat, as I suspected they would, because there is no spine to prevent them from laying flat. So on the first page, I sewed this front to this page, which gave me a pocket here. So I have a pocket with a pullout. These lines, so I cut, you can see I did some collaging using the cutoffs from creating this folio, the scraps. I put it to, this is my extra file folder, and I saw a great idea where I don't really have a line stamped, so I used corrugated cardboard. I peeled off, I just moistened the cardboard, and after I let it sit for a bit, and then I peeled it off. And actually, once again, Natasha from Treasure Books, she gave that hint of soaking it first and letting it sit. And then I just rubbed some ink on it, archival ink, and I press, and that made the lines. And that is the journaling card for in here. And then in here, this paper is not from this paper pack, but I have similar design. A bunch of papers. Look how pretty. It's very pretty. Not as sturdy, but still very pretty. I created a coin envelope, and inside, this is one of the cutouts from, very pretty, from the Stamperia pack. And I just created a little envelope with a little dangly. And that lives in here. Now, as you can see what I did, I tried to match it up to the behind image. And on this side, we have another pocket with another card. Collage card created. Oh, we can pull it from this side. I suppose that's better because I did do, you can see I did a cutout, and the inside, this was the cover, actually, the cover of the paper pack. So I just covered the words where it said Stamperia. And I did a little belly band here with another one of the cutouts put in, just a little pretty little picture card. I don't think I inked this enough. And now these little pieces, these were what I was talking about. The cover has little images to show you what's inside. And I didn't want to waste them. Oh, one fell behind. So I cut them all out. I used a corner punch and I inked them. And now I have these little, see, there's the roof. I have these cutie little cards, which I made. Now, if you look, it matches because I got 2 packs because they were on sale. So that way I'd have lots of pretty images. I just thought they were so pretty. And this, see, the flower floats out. And there's the birdie's head and the birdie's head. But there is a piece on top, which I made little pockets. And then just put these cards in. Oh, there's one that fell behind. You have to grab that and get that out. Just grab them. Oh, here's a little cutout of another page. Okay. And now on this side, another collage card. And then we change the page. Still the same collage card. And 2 belly bands, which I have 2 of the cutouts from the paper pack, but matches. And again, it's because I bought 2 of the same paper packs. So I could do this effect where it looks, look, it's 1 page, but wait, no, it's not. It's belly bands. I used the thrifted paper stamp punch out. And in this pocket, another collage card. And we get to the middle where the paper pack had this big clock. And I didn't want to hide it completely or cut it off. So I decided to do a fold out. This is just, I didn't match this one up. This one I matched up well. This one I screwed up, so I had to choose a different section. But then it's just, I put some paper, fold out paper. So that's a fun one. And I kept the pretty picture. Next, we have another pocket in the middle with, can you guess what's inside? I bet you can't. Yes, a collage card. On this side, we have a pocket here, which you can see beautiful flowers, a little ladybug. Now these words, they do have words. Take time to smell the roses. Of course. It's the roses. On this side, the cutouts into 2 pockets, which you can see I just made into little scrappy tags. and I did the cutout and then I added a piece for the pullout. I did cut two to match the tags, two cutouts, and inside, what's this? A collage card. Actually, I don't think this one is, yeah, it's collage. All right. So obviously I made one big board, master board of collage scraps, which I love doing. And this, we've come to the center. If this wasn't a companion to another journal, I might have put a signature in here, but it had the paper, so I thought, I'm not going to put anything. I'm going to leave this for writing purposes. And what do you know? More of the collage. Why do I say it that way? I don't know, but I do. Here we have, oh, look how nice that cutout is. So you can see more of the collage there. And on here, it does. It flows. The benefits of two of the same pack. This is just gel food coloring dyed paper with that other paper pack, which did not come with this. Two little scraps glued on. And then here, master collage board. Oh, look, I love that. I love that. In there and in there. And the back. In the back we have, oh, this is a simple little collage. I didn't collage over here. This looks like I just did a piece and then sewed around with, it looks like burgundy thread. Yep. Very, very, oh, not there. In the back. And that comes to the back of this folio. Now, in addition, because I had so many scraps, because this is two paper packs, I have this. This is all the leftovers and the cutouts from those two paper packs. So here is some more of the collage board, which I still have for other journals. I've kept them. And here's the cutouts that come with. I put onto file folder. You can see the lines. Can you see the lines of the file folder? So I put it onto file folder, and I have a whole bunch of cards all ready to go into. Oh, this is from a different paper pack. I think this is the Stamperia Dreams, which not a huge. I didn't think it's as pretty as the House of Roses, but it matched. So I had it, and I tried to add. Oh, look, I did a little. Okay, see, I did. There's butterflies and bees. I am not by any means a good drawer, but it still looks cute. And words that I cut, these were all one page, and I cut down into little cards for inserts into journals. Some of them I put tags on. Some of them I left without tags, because that way, depending on what journal I put them in, I'll know which side to put the tag. That's right in there. Yeah. I also made, there's more collage board, and these are more of the cutouts, which I just didn't use. I didn't stick those on because they had a nice back. That's from the Dream Pack. This is from the House of Roses, just the cutouts, which I didn't use in there. But I'm saving them for when I work on the page elements of this journal. And I'll be using a lot of these inserts for that. So a lot of the cutouts. Journaling card I made. So a lot of the cutouts I just put onto file folder to strengthen them, and they're ready to go. A lot. Look, circles, little tag. Oh, this was so cute. I think these are the cutest things. I cut the little, this was just a sample, and I cut it, I put it on a board, and I used, I have This is sandpaper. I couldn't think of the word. And I sanded the edges to make it look rough, and it's little cards just for inserts. So they're all uneven and inked and filed. Look how cute. Anyway, look, more tags. I got tags galore. This is all from, well, 3 paper, I guess 3, because there's the dreams. I still have some of the sheets left, actually, from the House of Roses and the dream pack, but I have it all ready for when I make my big journal and the page elements for that journal. But in the meantime, this is the finished folio, and I think it turned out really well. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.